Hi, and welcome to My Story with Care Credit. We all have stories, but what makes these stories unique is that they are about people who are able to get life changing treatment, procedures, or medical care for themselves, their family, and their pets. All of the people featured on My Story with Care Credit did it with their Care Credit credit card. Care Credit is a leading national healthcare credit card that can enable you to get many of the procedures and treatments you want now and pay over time with everyday promotional financing on purchases of $200 or more. Care Credit is accepted at hundreds of thousands of locations nationwide to pay for care whenever you need and want it. I'm your host, Amy Freena. Today, we're going to hear a story that starts with a cross-country move to Los Angeles and ends with an aspiring dancer being able to get some unexpected dental work done, which helped him confidently go on auditions with, as you will see, a beautiful smile.
Hi, my name is Owen, and thanks to Care Credit, I have proper fillings now. I'm a dancer, and definitely with auditions and different sorts of castings, a great smile is something that is a confidence booster. So not having to worry about that is definitely something that alleviates a lot of stress for this career that I'm in, and I'm just thankful that I was able to get my teeth fixed. I moved to LA about 2 years ago, and I was moving on a whim. Housing was last minute, everything was last minute, so there wasn't room to really add any other expense onto everything that I had done to just get to LA. So just was going in for a routine dental cleaning, and they found 3 cavities, and I was sitting in the chair, and you can just see the metal part of the old filling, and he's like, "We don't use metal. There's only ceramics that are used now, so that's an ancient piece in your mouth." And I'm just looking at the screen "Oh, yeah, you're right." The bill came about to be $4,000, so they presented Care Credit as an option. They gave me the paperwork and a little brochure to kind of read through the benefits, and I was able to be approved right on the spot. He just ran my credit, and then there was not even an extended process. It was all during the same visit and all handled. Having Care Credit to take care of my mouth and just needs for my body was really easy compared to the rest of my move. I mean, the beauty of Care Credit is that it's so simple and easy, you don't have to wait. Thank you, Care Credit, for helping me keep my great smile.
Hi, I'm Amy, and we are here today with our special guest, Owen. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. He's here to tell us about his Care Credit story. And we're at this super cool building in downtown Los Angeles with a lot of crazy things going on, but it's exciting to be here, right?
Yeah, it's LA.
Exactly. Hello.
A lot of things going on.
A lot of things going on. So let me ask you, where did Care Credit come into your life, basically?
Dental work.
Dental work.
Which is never fun.
No, I can attest. I can attest. Okay, so what happened?
I was going in for a cleaning, and I didn't have any pain in my mouth, so I thought, it should just be a cleaning. And he was like, "Oh, you have 2 cavities and a really outdated post and crown."
Oh.
And I was like, "Oh, okay." And sometimes you don't know if you're seeing a new dentist or any sort of new physician of any sort if they're just trying to get you to do things you don't need to do. But he had the X-ray screen right in front of me to show me that the teeth were definitely decaying, and that my post and crown had been basically irritating my gums for years and years and years, and also explained why my gums would bleed every time I brush my teeth right here.
Okay.
So
you're looking at this and you're
right in front of me. I'm like,
oh, that's a problem.
Can't hide that. It's right there. Yeah.
Okay. So then they say you need X, Y, and Z. And what happens next?
X, Y, and Z was explained, and then the cost for it was, explained as well.
Not desirable.
Yeah,
okay.
It was definitely after moving, not something I wanted to add to any credit card or any sort of.
Wait, so you had just moved here?
Yes.
So walk me through this. You're at the dentist. You just hear of all these things that you need to fix in your mouth. You just moved across the country. That was surely very affordable. You're living in Los Angeles, also very affordable. And you get a dental bill, which is also very affordable. I guess you're picking it up. What financing options were available to you when you were in the office? What advice?
Well, credit card, which, credit cards are credit cards, so you have interest, and that's an option, but you have to, see if that makes sense for you.
Right.
And I also thought that was my only option until they offered care credit, and showed me the pamphlet and a little brochure, and had to get approved, but also they had promotional financing, which allowed me to choose it for me personally, because it was the best option compared to my other sources to pay for things. So
or cash.
Yeah, or cash, which I just had that in my back pocket to pay right there and then.
Right.
No. So that was definitely just the most important part about the service, is the promotional financing that they had. It allowed me to use it basically.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got this bill, and then you were obviously probably pretty overwhelmed initially, but then they did show you the promotional financing through the Care Credit credit card. How relieved were you at that point?
Very relieved, because you want to do what's best for your body.
Right, of course.
And obviously I wanted to get all the things fixed in my mouth.
Right.
So
one and done.
I was I can get that done, and all the things that I thought were gonna make this more of a burden have just been released because of care credit.
Right.
And I did not know about care credit before that. So that was just definitely multiple different stress relievers there. I was my mouth will be fixed and my bank account won't be broken. I moved here to do photography, web design, and I'm also a dancer. So that's a part of me that, has to perform.
Right. And it's important that you feel
auditions and confidence.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So along with the financial relief of having care credit for that situation, the actual thought of being able to just get everything fixed right away was also key for just going to auditions and not having to feel my teeth are just falling out.
Right. And good thing they're not.
Yeah.
You have a beautiful smile.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome. All right. So have you used care credit for anything else?
Not since then. I do have a dentist appointment next week, because it's been almost a year.
All right.
So we'll see.
I like your optimism, I think, is what I'm getting for.
Yeah, I've been doing the flossing and all the I switched my toothbrush, I switched my toothpaste.
Because this is not happening again.
No, I was like care credit is great, but also having more money is better. So to not have to do it again.
But you have all your teeth and they're healthy, so that's probably the most important thing.
Yes.
In the future, heaven forbid something like this happens again, is care credit going to be your go-to?
Yeah.
You didn't even think about it.
No, because I don't know what other option right now exists that would be comparable to that.
Okay. If someone out there is maybe just got a bill like you, okay, they're going through all these different life situations, and things can be expensive.
Yeah.
And so you get this bill for maybe not even dental, but any kind of medical procedure. What would you say to them if they were looking into the possibility of getting a care credit card?
Well, I'd say, it's a credit card, but it also is the word care is really there for you, because it's an option that definitely alleviates any sort of stress when you need to get something done to take care of yourself. Okay.
Well, thank you so much for your time and for sharing your story, and we wish you the best of luck and a perfect, healthy smile from here on out.
Thank you.
Owen's smile and story are beautiful, and Care Credit was proud to be a part of it. Remember, Care Credit is a leading national healthcare credit card that can enable you to get many of the procedures and treatments you want now and pay over time with everyday promotional financing on purchases of $200 or more. Care Credit is accepted at hundreds of thousands of locations nationwide to pay for care whenever you need and want it. If you are interested in applying for a Care Credit credit card or would like to find a provider in your area who accepts Care Credit, visit us at carecredit.com.